Hey everyone! Today I want to show you 3 of my favorite meal prep ideas. These recipes are easy to make, inexpensive, and you can prepare them in bulk, which makes them ideal for meal prep. Whether you're a student, a young professional, whether you work from home or in an office, these meals will get you through the day.
So let's jump right in with pumpkin carrot soup. You can see the ingredients here, feel free to click pause if you need to. We'll start by chopping the onions, the garlic and the ginger. You can set everything aside on the same plate as these ingredients will go in together. Afterwards, we continue by peeling the carrots and the squash. You can leave the skin on the Hokkaido pumpkin, just make sure to cut off the stem and take out the seeds. Chop everything into pieces that have roughly the same size. It does not have to look pretty as we will blend everything in the end, but having chunks of the same size will ensure that everything is cooked at the same time. Feel free to pause if you need to look at the size of my chunks. In the meantime, put 1 to 1.5 liters of water into a pot and bring that to a boil. When the water is boiling, add 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of dry broth. Now, put some oil in a big pot and place the onion, garlic and ginger in the oil. Once it starts to simmer, make sure to move it around. And once the onions have that glassy transparent look, it's time to put in your spices and stir for 30 seconds. I use curry, turmeric and chili for this recipe. After the spices, you can add your carrots and stir fry them for about 5 minutes. After about 5 minutes, you can add the pumpkin and squash, add some oil, some salt and pepper, and make sure to stir fry everything. Add the boiling broth and bring everything to a boil. Cover up and let it cook for 10 minutes or until all veggies are soft. Take the pot off the heat and blend everything together with a hand blender. Put the blended soup back on the heat and bring that to a boil, then turn off the heat and let it cool. Serve with chili flakes, coconut milk or cream. Our next recipe is chickpea cauliflower curry. Feel free to pause to have a closer look at the ingredients. Here you can see all the ingredients I used. We have some chopped onions, spinach, small cauliflower florets, tomato sauce, carrots, squash, chickpeas. You also need 1 finely chopped clove of garlic and some grated or chopped ginger. Finally, some thyme and spices. This is a mix of curry, turmeric and chili powder. Start by putting oil in a pot and then put in your onions. Cook them until they get to that glassy see-through look, and once they are ready, add the garlic, ginger and blend of spices. Stir for 1 to 2 minutes, making sure your garlic does not burn. Then add the carrots and squash and combine with the spices. Add a little bit of water, put the heat down and let it cook for 5 to 10 minutes with the lid on. Add the cauliflower florets, mix around, leave them in for another 5 to 10 minutes. Then add the thyme, chickpeas and tomato sauce. I ended up using around 1 liter of tomato sauce. Stir everything together, and if you want, you can add some coconut milk or vegan cream if you like. Add some pepper and some salt and bring everything to a boil. At this point, you can put in the pre-cooked and chopped spinach, stir it in and turn off the heat. Let it cool down for a bit, about 5 to 10 minutes, and then serve on its own with some naan bread or some rice. Last but not least, we have our lentil soup. Here are the ingredients. Feel free to pause if you need to. Start by peeling the carrots and potatoes, and then chop all the veggies in evenly looking pieces. Feel free to pause and look at the size of my chunks. Since this time we will not blend the soup, make sure the pieces are not too big, but have the same size so they cook evenly. When cutting the leeks, make sure to cut an X through them almost all the way through, so that you get those same size smaller chunks. Add some oil into a pot and start by stir frying the leeks. You can also use onions if you prefer. Once they are soft, you can add in all the other veggies you have previously chopped. Stir fry for about 5 minutes and then add some salt, pepper and about a tablespoon of dry vegetable broth and give it a little stir. Add some water, cover and let it cook until the veggies are soft. Add in the pre-cooked lentils. I use 2 glasses, and then use the lentil glass or can, whichever you're using, to put in the same amount of water as you put in lentils, and then add some more broth or salt if you need to. Stir and let it cook for 5 to 10 minutes, and then your soup is ready to serve. You can serve it on its own or with bread or croutons.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these meal prep ideas. Please let me know if you try them out yourself. I'll see you next time.